An estimated 10,000 Dortmund fans watched their team's 2-0 defeat against Real Madrid in Champions League final late on Saturday in a public viewing area in the western Germany's city center square. The huge favorites going into the game, the Spanish side were outplayed for long periods but broke Dortmund's resistance with late goals. One young Dortmund fan said after the game that he was still proud of his team, which played pretty well, adding losing against Real Madrid in the final is no disgrace.
Ja, wir haben eigentlich ganz gut gespielt, waren gut drinne, haben die Chancen leider nicht genutzt. Ja, aber ich bin trotzdem stolz. Gegen Real Madrid im Finale zu verlieren ist keine Schande. Haben 8 vor uns auch verloren.
Also war schon extrem spannend. Schade, dass eigentlich diese 4 Chancen nicht drin waren.
Die erste Halbzeit war schade. Da hätte alles passieren müssen. Ne? Ja, echt schade.
It was hard on the German side, who missed several good first-half chances, the best of which saw Nicholas hit the post from close range. Another fan said she was confident that one day it will work out.
Es war ein sehr spannendes Spiel und es ist sehr traurig, dass wir es nicht geschafft haben. Aber es war ein gutes Spiel und es wird irgendwann noch.
Los Blancos were crowned kings of Europe for a record-extending 15th time with a 2-0 victory over Dortmund at Wembley Stadium in London. A huge favourites going into the game, the Spanish side were outplayed for long periods but broke Dortmund's resistance with late goals. For match details, let's go to our AI assistant.
Real Madrid were crowned kings of Europe for a record-extending 15th time with a trademark 2-0 win over Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final at a raucous Wembley on Saturday, as they were outplayed for an hour but then showed their class. After Dortmund had made, but spurned, several good chances, particularly in a one-sided first half, Real turned the game round with goals by Dani Carvajal and Vinicius Jr. after 74 and 83 minutes to delight their fans. It gave them the trophy for the 6th time in 11 seasons, matching the run of the team that started Real's love affair with the European Cup, having won the first 5 editions of the continent's elite competition from 1956 and another in 1966. It was also a record-extending 5th triumph as a coach for Carlo Ancelotti, who also won it twice as a player with AC Milan. It was a performance typical of Real not only this season but for the last few years, as they did almost nothing for an hour but absorbed Dortmund's punches, then showed their clinical touch in front of goal. The Germans had a dream first half in every aspect other than scoring. Their first good chance came after 21 minutes when Karim Adeyemi broke the offside trap but went too wide when rounding goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois and was smothered. Then came a flurry of further opportunities as Niklas Füllkrug hit the post and low shots by Julian Brandt and Marcel Sabitzer were saved by Courtois, making only his 5th appearance of an injury-hit season. Real had barely fired a shot or built a sustained attack, but, as so often in big games in recent seasons, they stayed calm and collected, confident their chance would come and their speed and precision on the counter would make the difference. Dortmund had been attacking towards their own fans who, reveling in their team's first Champions League final since 2013 and only their 3rd ever, did their best to reproduce the yellow wall from their Westfalen Stadion with relentless noise and unified bouncing that shook the stadium to its foundations. At the other end, with precious little to get excited about, it felt like another day at the office for the Madrid supporters, who have been gorging at the top table for a decade and have become used to their team absorbing pressure. Madrid looked livelier from the start in the second half, with Dortmund keeper Gregor Kobel saving a Toni Kroos free kick and Carvajal glancing a header just over. The German side, however, soon took control again and Courtois was in action to keep out a diving header by Füllkrug. To the surprise of nobody in the stadium, though, Dortmund paid a heavy price for failing to convert their chances as Madrid scored the opener with a simple goal as 5 feet 8 inches. 172 centimeters, Carvajal rose to meet a cross corner and power home a header. The assist was a fitting way for Germany international midfielder Kroos to mark his final game for the club, while Carvajal, Nacho, and Luka Modric equaled Real's Francisco Gento's record of 6 titles from their first era of dominance. Madrid took charge from then on and got the second goal when Dortmund lost the ball on the edge of their own box. Jude Bellingham fed Vinicius Jr. in acres of space, and the Brazilian fired the ball home. Dortmund finally found the net 3 minutes from time, but Füllkrug's header was ruled out for offside and, though their incredible fans continued to sing, it was more importantly the same old song again for champions Real in the European Cup.